Hey guys, today we're breaking down The Punisher, One Last Kill. Frank Castle has spent his entire life at war, but the ghosts of his past have become just as dangerous as the enemies hunting him now. He's forced to ask himself one question: what comes after revenge? Let's get into it.
One batch, two batch, penny and dime. Welcome back to Till the End of the Line podcast. I'm your boy Juan G here with me.
Kikati.
That's right. We have a special guest today, a new friend of the podcast, Mr. Divino from Chop Shop Podcast, right? What's going on, buddy?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Doing well. Doing well. I'm honored and glad that you guys have me on, man.
No, thank you for coming on. We appreciate it. Yeah, it's always good to make new friends in the podcast community.
Yep.
And then you know him outside, right? And then
in the culinary world.
Yeah, and then found out you had a podcast, and we're like, yeah, the more the merrier.
Let's do it.
Yeah, we always like to nerd out with fellow podcasters. So tell the people a little bit about your podcast.
No, for sure. Yeah, so it's called The Chop Shop. You can find it on YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, IG, X, and actually on Spotify. I just started that right now.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And hoping to get it on Apple pretty soon as well.
Okay.
And on those two, it's the Chop Shop, right? So on Spotify and Apple, it's going to be called the Chop Shop. But as far as if you're finding me on YouTube, you'd have to find me under the name that you see here, Il Divino Vega.
Okay.
Because it's technically my artist page, and then it just has like a channel set for the Chop Shop, which is on my
live
stream.
Yeah.
You know, and on there we talk about anything and everything. I mean, as you saw in the intro we played beforehand, there's no topic that's like left untouched. You know, nothing's off the table.
Nice.
Comics, movies, music, news, politics, sports, whatever you want. You know,
the Bears.
Yeah. Literally, you chop it up about everything. Yeah, that's awesome.
Exactly.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah. So you're joining us today because we found out you are a Punisher fan as well. So we're going to be, as you said, we're going to be breaking down the Punisher One Last Kill. Yeah, but before we dive into that, because we have a lot of good stuff to talk about that, we got a bit of nerd news for you guys. All right, so a few things in nerd news, a bunch of stuff that I'm excited about. But this first one's a bit of a bummer. The Last of Us Season 3 has reportedly been canceled.
So let me confirm with that. I think it's a rumor.
Oh, okay. I just saw that. I didn't see rumor anywhere.
Oh no, it is news.
It is, right? Yeah. So okay, so yeah. I don't know why. And that's a hell of a cliffhanger to leave us on.
I know.
Those who have played the game know what's up.
Right.
But people like you're like, what?
I have not played the game.
So I mean, that sucks. But I think a lot of fans fell off because season 2 or were disappointed with season 2. I don't know why.
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah, I thought it was great. I liked where they were headed. But yeah, they canceled it for whatever reason. We were even seeing open auditions, or not open, but like auditions for
extras and whatnot. Yeah.
For extras and stuff like that. So like,
we were thinking about jumping on.
Heck yeah, we were trying to do that.
Movies, a couple things, whatever.
Yep,
to be some extras.
But when one thing gets canceled, another gets picked up. Apparently, so Alita: Battle Angel 2 is now in the works at Disney.
That's a dope-ass movie.
Giant fan of Alita. The movie. Yeah, the movie was dope as hell. The visuals in that movie were amazing. The detail of those visuals, I'm talking about to the eyes, the irises. They were putting detail in that because she has big eyes, big
old doe eyes.
Yeah, but they were. I mean, the detail they were putting in that thing was immaculate. Like it was such a good cast. Cast was phenomenal. Storyline was great. Action was good. But for whatever reason, it did its thing, and then I guess just. No one ever.
Do you know if it's based? Is that like an original story, or is it based off of like a?
It's its own thing. Yeah, it's a comic. It's a Japanese Japanese comic, I think. Okay. And then James Cameron got like I think rights of it or something, and then
Probably cinematic.
Then Robert Rodriguez was like, "Hey, so I heard you're doing something with Alita Battle Angel," and then he's like, "You know what?" He goes, "I was, but I've got this other stuff I'm doing. I think it was Avatar." And then he's like, "Do you want it?"
Yeah.
Robert Rodriguez is like, "Fuck yeah, I want it. Like, give me it."
Language.
And then Robert Rodriguez, if I'm not mistaken, put some of his own money into it.
I'll bet.
But oh no, what he did was he used his studio office, and behind it, it's all his property. So he built like a studio for the movie.
Shit.
So yeah, what he did with it was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Huge Robert Rodriguez fan. Anything that guy makes, I'm gonna watch.
I love when like
His editing is
unexpected
immaculate.
gems like hit, and when they hit the screen
Yeah.
and they fucking take off like that.
Just a little hey, I heard about this. Like, you had no idea, because that's not what they were meaning to talk about.
No,
it
probably
just
not.
happened from
Yeah.
that conversation. That's awesome. So that is going to be, hopefully it says it's in the works now. So hopefully we get more news on that, because we're definitely covering that for sure. Some Star Wars news. Maul Shadowlord season 2 is confirmed.
Oh,
No
that
surprise
has to
here.
be.
Yeah.
Did you watch that?
You know what? I haven't yet, but it's on the watch list because
Put it right like in your next watch.
The saber?
Put it.
Yeah.
You got a saber?
Oh, for sure.
Is that a
Yeah,
lightsaber behind you?
Yeah.
That's
That's what we're
dude,
talking about. You
unfortunately,
can't find the
won't
charger for it.
Oh yeah, I got mine hanging right there. I got my Ahsoka saber.
Yeah,
I
there's
don't
a
know if
few
you
of
can
them
see
around
it.
this room.
Can you see it at the
Nice.
end over there?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
in the corner. Yeah. I got that one, and then we got some
nice.
like just random sabers. We got ours at C2E2. I don't know where you picked up yours, but
Well, this was gifted to me actually. One of my boys.
Oh,
nice.
score.
It was
Nice.
actually it was like a bachelor gift, a bachelor party.
Oh, sweet. That's a
that's-
hell of a bachelor
that's
gift.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't give me nothing like that.
No, I just got you shipping drunk.
Yeah, you just got me crazy drunk.
Yeah.
What color is it?
All colors.
It's the
multi.
multi one. Nice. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what Ahsoka's
yeah.
is. Dope.
Yep,
All right, cool.
yep.
Enough Star Wars news. Next bit of news: Hugh Jackman is now in talks to return in Van Helsing 2.
I mean,
I know you're not a big fan of that Van Helsing movie.
it was okay.
Our producer is. She loves
Yeah?
it. It's one of her favorites.
I mean, Keith Beckinsale's hot in it. Other than that, it's pretty much
Yeah.
it.
No,
Kate Beckinsale's a vampire.
Van Helsing was good. It was good.
Yeah,
Really?
wasn't it? I enjoyed
didn't
it.
care for
It was
I
good.
just didn't care.
The character Van
You gotta give it
Helsing-
a rewatch, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe.
But the character Van Helsing, I was never big on. Like, I never knew a lot about it.
Yeah, me neither.
But I watched the movie. I was like, oh, this is not bad. You know, it's a solid character.
I'll watch it again.
Yeah.
It's probably on like.
Because weren't
Prime or something.
Hansel and Gretel in that?
Were they?
Or is that?
They
Am
are
I
part
thinking of
that,
something
yeah.
else? They are, right?
No,
Okay.
you're right. I think they are part of that universe. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
no.
And then the last bit of news before rumors: the Last Ronin video game is real and is coming out. Holy shit! Yes.
Dude, about freaking time.
Yeah. I had no idea that it was a video game. I remember we were talking about a movie.
Yeah. Well, they
That-
killed out those productions for sure.
Did they?
Yeah.
Because I heard that it's not killed. It's just like it's on pause for the moment.
Oh yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. But I heard that like they're still trying to get that going, but it's just like it's on the back burner for a sec.
Yeah.
But if this game is coming out, I'm
Yeah,
all
I'm
for
with
that.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't really got into gaming in a long time, but this is a gaming.
That
This-
might be one you need to come back
I'll
for.
come back for it. Yeah.
This would
Hopefully
be
it's on the
comeback,
Switch because then I can play it on there. But if I got to get a system, I guess.
Yeah.
yeah.
For sure. Or you could come by and play it on this.
That's
one.
true.
Yeah,
That's true.
yeah.
There you go.
But yeah, I mean, thoughts on Last Run? Are you familiar with that run?
Oh, I mean, yeah, that whole comic series for sure. Like one of my, I mean, if not my favorite comic book, it is one of my favorite comic books.
Okay, nice.
I mean, again, my name, you see El Divino, but technically it's Michelangelo.
Yeah.
This character, I have an affinity for this character.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, and the moment I found out that that's who this is, and then getting into the story plot, but I
Yeah.
don't want to ruin it for anybody.
No,
honestly,
yeah.
low-key, read the story, like read the
Yes.
comic. It's by far one of the best comics out there.
Yes. Agreed.
And it'll probably even help you prepare you for the video game when it comes
Mhm.
out. It's a must. It's a must.
Yeah,
It's a
I'm
must.
definitely gonna go back into
Ooh,
it.
okay, I
before.
didn't even think about that. It could be like a good like identifier to like as you navigate through like through the video game.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about
That
that.
or you'll just know a little bit of background on it before
Yeah.
going into
Yeah.
the game. Like you'll know what to expect.
Right.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try to dive into the Last one, and I have one that's called the Lost Years, where it shows like other kinds of turtles.
Mm.
But
like the female one,
it's something like that. It just shows a bunch of them on the cover,
yeah.
and they're in just like distant land or whatever. But I do want to get the last one, and that's on my list. It's in the cart, So
Yeah.
I would definitely want to be getting into that for sure. But yeah, we're excited for that.
Front of your cart.
Yeah, seriously, yeah, it's right at the top. Yep, for sure. All right, so we got one rumor to talk about. Kenobi season 2 has been rumored to have entered development phase.
Mm-hmm.
So that's awesome. Because last we heard, it was just like getting greenlit or talks about.
It was just
they're
the talks.
doing.
It's like,
yeah.
Like, could we do this? Can we pull it off? And I'm game for it.
Yeah.
I'm cool if it picks up right after the first Kenobi, but I'm okay if it picks up like a little later. We're seeing like an older Kenobi, where he's like. I mean, I'd love to see the reanimate or the
Well, they already kind of when it ended, they already showed him meeting Luke, so there's not really too much away from that you can get unless he meets Luke and then goes off and goes into like hiding or whatever.
Yeah, but when he becomes Ben Kenobi.
Yeah, but is there even really good story there though? He's just hiding, pretending to be an old man.
He kills fucking Maul.
Oh, that's right.
I'll be honest. Yeah, and that's another thing, right? That is another thing. My thing to this is this, and I know this is probably. I know I'm gonna probably get a lot of like stones for this.
Yeah.
But if I'm
talking
honest,
Star Wars, it's always gonna happen. You could say everything right, and it's still
yeah, exactly.
Yep. What do you got?
But the reality for me is season 2 would be the redemption because season 1 I feel they dropped the ball a lot in my opinion.
Okay.
As a Star Wars fan. I hated the fact that they wasted time with the Leia story plot that they gave it. I didn't need that because and this is coming from someone who's just a purist in the sense of like I like things to make sense. I like it to and not just make sense, but I like it to feel authentic, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's nothing in the story plot, right? Like when you get to A New Hope. Or anything like that, right? That would insinuate that like that Obi-Wan had ever met Leia. Right?
Oh, okay.
And for me that was the issue. I didn't need that. Like I'm cool with everything else but that. You know what I'm saying? Like I really didn't need that. Personally, in my opinion, I feel it was like almost like lazy story writing. Now you're bringing up a good question in the sense of like, what would they do? That's like, yeah, find out what would he do actually realistically, like in what should have been is my whole point, right? Like in the sense of like if he is on Tatooine and he, as we know he was, right? From A New Hope, from even from the end of Revenge of the Sith, his task was to watch over the boy. That was the task. Not this side weird quest that happened. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Dig deep. Make an interesting story plot that exists there. And on top of the fact, oh yeah, you already have this other thing that exists, and that's that Obi-Wan and Darth Maul do fight one more time. And we could have gotten that live action rather than, in my personal opinion, again, no, if you liked it, you liked it.
Yeah.
And here, I'll put it like this. Actually, I did like it, but I hate that I like it because I also know that canonically it doesn't actually make sense.
You just wanted them to have done more with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, just
well, something with meaning. I feel like
Yeah, because at the end of the day, again, nothing ever insinuated that he met Leia, and he wasn't supposed to. Technically, that goes against the very game plan that him, Yoda, and I forget the other guy's name right now.
Qui-Gon?
No, not Qui-Gon.
Leia's dad, the adopted dad.
The stepdad? Leia's dad.
Or something.
Organa.
Senator Organa.
Yeah, Organa, yeah. Okay.
The plan was for him to, Organa takes Leia, Obi-Wan watches the boy. That's the plan. So this idea that something different happened, it was just like, oh, we need to do something to take him off of Tatooine. It's lazy. Like I need an easier story to tell, right?
Okay.
That's how I feel personally. One, and then two, the fact that you had to meet up Darth Vader again, that goes against the very canon of things, right? Like the the next meetup is supposed to be in A New Hope, right?
Yeah.
That's the from Revenge of the Sith to that's the next.
I don't know if that's supposed to be the next meetup. That's supposed to be the last meetup, but I felt like that meetup that he did with Vader in that show was huge for them two storyline, because that was Obi-Wan's way of like letting go of Anakin with that fight.
True.
Yeah.
So like I don't know, I felt like it was necessary. I get what you're saying, was like, because you're in a way you're kind of looking at it as through the eyes of the original series, which you kind of can't, because I get it, it's canon, but like there's so much untold within those stories that you can go in and be like, oh, this also happened.
Yeah.
But then you're like, well, but
in my opinion, I agree with the Leia part. Wasn't necessary.
Okay.
But on the flip side, I think the Vader fight, like, I think it really worked. For me, it really worked. I liked it a lot.
No, that's what I mean. So that's what I agree. Like a part of it. So that's why I said I love that I hate it, because a part of it does work for me. You know what I mean?
No, you're like, it works for the show, but like you could have did without it. Like I get that. I get your meaning behind that.
There's a struggle within,
Yes, for sure.
You know what I mean? But it worked. You know what I'm saying? Like it did work. And my thing is like, did we really need it? Is my whole point. I don't think so.
No.
And again, it would just kind of, personally, in my opinion, again, and I get it. Don't get me wrong. The way they did it, again, that's why I said I love that I hate it, because I hate that I love it.
Yeah,
that's what I meant to. I hate that I love it because it does make sense to a certain degree. To another degree, though, I feel like it's just too soon. You know what I mean? Like it was just too soon. Like it makes more sense that the next time they meet is in A New Hope, where Anakin is full-fledged like Darth Vader. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But again, it's not that it didn't work here. So my whole point is you could have done without Leia. You could have worked harder to get a compelling story of him just staying on task, and then the last fight being that Darth Maul fight we know exists. And then just giving it to us in live action, and maybe in any even doing more to the fight to give it that gravitas. So my whole point.
I don't think we need Vader in season 2 at all.
No, we don't. That's the thing.
We don't.
See, and this is my point. But see,
defending you want to see the fight, but we don't.
No, it's not even that. I just want to see like what happens.
You see how you feel about it? That's my whole point. You brought the big bad in the first season. That's the other. There you go.
Where do you go from
I
here?
like that. I like that you gave that reaction, because that was my other point to why you didn't need Vader in the first season. He is the big bad. Like you know what I'm saying? Like. So the fact that you brought, like, he's a part of that storyline already in the first season, that to me was the problem. And that's what I mean when I say it was too soon. You could have dangled him the whole time you did. They played with it throughout the whole season, right? Like, the first season, where like they're around each other, but they're not meeting each other exactly.
Yeah.
And we could that would have been the dance. That could have been the whole dance the whole time. You know
save it for the end kind of deal.
And then save it till you finally are done with an Obi-Wan series. And you could have been, boom, and then whenever moment they meet, boom, in A New Hope. You feel me? That's the point I'm trying to get across.
Yeah.
That's fair.
All right.
Then you're really gonna like the Darth Maul series. Because what you just described really fell into place. What happens?
That's how they did Darth Maul. Yeah,
really?
With Vader and looming in the background. Yeah.
But he talked bad about Obi-Wan, so we're gonna end this call and then. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. No, honestly, I could see your point. I could see his points on it. Here's my only things to that, real quick, and then we'll get off on nerd news.
Yeah.
The Leia thing, I felt like they gave us, because realistically in Star Wars, we don't have anything on Leia. There's nothing really about Leia's upbringing. They could have had her, or they kind of touched on it in the last episode, or was it episode 8, where it showed her and Luke practicing, and she takes Luke down, and then she gives up being a Jedi because she knew what her life was going to be from that, and that's what she didn't want. So she gave up the lightsaber. So there was a story that we could have had, but we didn't. So I felt like they did that just to give Leia some background. And that's why they showed the little, because I get it. It pulled focus from Obi-Wan. And it gave this side story that nobody was expecting. We kind of didn't need. It was cool to see, but like I think like they only did it to service Leia's character and give her more background. That was it, just to show like, oh, she was a badass since she was
That's
a kid.
fair. But
And
I
then
think going forward, we have the right people in charge.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Because like I was not a huge fan of the Acolyte. They ruined that whole like the dyad and the twins.
Yeah.
All right, cool. The face says
he
it
agrees.
all.
He agrees. Yeah. I think any real Star Wars fan feels that way about it. Yeah.
So I think realistically, like even if like we're covering the one shot, right? It's a one shot episode, right?
Yeah.
I'm okay if they do like a Leia one. I'm okay if they do a Luke one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or an Ahsoka one.
Yeah.
That's my point. I feel like they just like look. These characters mean. I get what you're saying. They mean something. So you know, give them something.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to use Obi-Wan for that. You didn't have to use him to push us, you know, to give something of Leia. Matter of fact, there's not enough of Leia. Okay, I can make the same argument. There's not enough about the Organa family.
Yeah.
People. There's a whole story there waiting for, you know what I'm saying? But because
imagine an Organa series.
Yeah.
Imagine that's what I'm
just
saying.
talking about the Senate. I feel like it
would play like Andor did.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
And you know what? So what I feel like with you, I think we could have got the whole Anakin, Vader, Obi-Wan thing. We could have got it in an Anakin series,
a Vader
series. Do that, and then have Obi-Wan come in, and then them deal with that, and then that's how we see it.
Yeah,
and then that really comes out after Obi-Wan's season.
I would love to see a live action of when Vader goes back to Mustafar and then he embodies himself as a ghost and he grows his limbs back and stuff like that.
Oh, that's what you were saying.
Oh man, I would love a movie of that. I'd lose my shit.
That'd be cool. But all right, this isn't a Star Wars episode.
Oh yeah,
so we're going to move right past this. But please, before we move on, please make sure to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell to keep up with the latest in nerd news. And guys, please do that because we want to make a video with the Russo brothers nerding out. I forget the guys that did it, but they did a video of like them watching Marvel stuff, and they're like, "Oh, did you see that there? Like that's why this happened." And then the Russo brothers are like, "Did you notice that? Did you see that?" They're literally in the video.
I'd love to make a YouTube
So
clip.
please do that. Share us as much as you can. We'd appreciate it. All right. So time to get into this awesomeness we call the Punisher One Last Kill. So after the events of Daredevil Born Again, Frank Castle is a man running on fumes. Yeah, that he is. The war that once gave his life purpose has left him broken, alone, and haunted by the ghosts of everyone he's lost. As memories of his family and fallen brothers begin to blur the line between reality and guilt, Frank starts questioning whether any of it ever meant anything. But peace doesn't stay with Frank Castle for long. When notorious crime matriarch Manucci puts a massive bounty on his head, every thug, mercenary, and would-be killer in New York comes out of the shadows looking for a payday. Suddenly, Frank finds himself fighting a war on all fronts, hunted by an entire city that wants him dead. What starts as a desperate fight for survival quickly becomes something much bigger. As the bodies pile up and the ghosts of his past grow louder, Frank is forced to confront the question he's spent years avoiding. Is he still fighting for justice, or has he become just another man consumed by revenge? And by the time the smoke clears, Frank Castle will have to decide whether the Punisher's war finally ends or if one last kill changes everything. Just real quick thoughts on the special. Divino, what did you like it? Did you dislike it? What were your thoughts on it?
I overall enjoyed it. It was a great watch. I do have some issues with it, but I think.
Please don't tell me it's the CGI thing when he falls through the AC unit. No. Okay,
no, not that at all.
Because that
was kind of like, whoa, what?
The internet was wilding for that. Like, it was literally like 0.8 seconds of a shot, and you're like, what?
It was kind of that bad.
To be fair, I didn't even notice it until I went back and watched it because they said it.
Oh man!
Like I saw him. I saw how it looked, but like it didn't bother me as much, or I didn't pay attention to that as much until I went back and watched it. And then I'm like, okay, I see what they're talking about.
No,
But
I noticed it,
that
but
one,
I'm very forgiving when it comes to those like
yeah,
CGI things. I'm very
yeah,
forgiving.
it's like 2 seconds of the entire 49-minute
Yeah.
special. Like, chill out, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Does not take away from the story, you know. I mean, it is what it is. Because I'm like, would you rather see John Berthal go through an AC unit? No, thank you.
No.
Yeah.
Right.
Or how about, you know what? You come in, you go through the AC unit, and we'll film it pure like that, and then we'll put that in there.
Hey, Jackie
Yeah.
Chan did it his whole career. All right.
Jackie
Yeah,
Chan
he
never went
did.
through an AC
Yo,
unit. He fell
Jackie
from
Chan
tall
was a
heights,
champ.
but he never, yeah. He smashed himself a bunch of different ways, but never through an AC unit. You know what I mean?
No, that is crazy. That is crazy.
Yeah.
For
He had a
sure.
pinball machine hit him dead in his face, but like,
Oh, yeah, for real.
the Rumble of the Bronx. But
Yeah, Rumble
but yeah,
yeah.
all right, cool. So you overall you liked it. That's good to hear.
Overall, I
That's
like
good.
it. Like I said, I have a few things, but we can save that for like I don't know if there's like I don't know if this is the time for it.
No, we're gonna go through it when we get to the part. You let us know.
Yeah.
Kiki, your first thoughts on it?
I enjoyed it. I
Okay.
thought it was it
You
ended
fucking
really
better.
emotional.
No, it's good.
You know,
Yeah,
the
it was
graveyard scene.
surprisingly emotional. Yeah.
But I love that. So like I have a couple buddies of mine that are veterans like you, but like also did tours, and so their PTSD
Like boots
is
on the ground tours. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
And I just remember like I like 4th of July popping fireworks, but I remember my buddy of mine like
No, that's traumatic.
he just locks himself in his room and he just cuddles up with his dog, and so like the amount of things that they go through, the PTSD side of it, it's
no, it's a serious thing.
Crazy,
and it's deeper than just like it's deeper than just. I want to give this moment too to talk about a little bit about that. I'm glad you brought it up because it's deeper than just like, oh, you've been through some bad stuff. Like, no, it's a hormone imbalance. It's a chemical imbalance in your blood. Like it could do like that kind of stuff in wartime and doing what they do physically changes your body, your mind, your blood, like all that stuff. Things, your body changes through that. So when you come back, like, I don't know if you guys know, but the guy that that big muscle dude that he fights in the store that he kills with the pencil, that's his guy. That's a military veteran, and he's a big advocate on checking your hormones, checking your blood, doing your hormonal blood check, and like
in real life,
you know.
right?
Yeah, in real life, mental health awareness, veterans, mental health awareness. Yeah, so he's big on that. Like I saw a post of them, and then I clicked on the guy, and then the guy's videos is doing that. So he's a big advocate for that now, and we need more people like him out there to push the word of mental health post.
No, yeah, 100%.
Post war and in veterans, 100%.
Yeah. And so like now, real life, like real time, real people that deal with PTSD, my buddy, stuff like that, like. It's tough. Now, Frank's on the flip side, when the only thing that kind of keeps them sane is when they come home to their family. And Frank lost all that.
Yeah.
So he has nothing
he didn't
to
lose
ground
it was
him.
taken from him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's a different thing. So yeah.
So like not only is he dealing with everything we just said, the only thing that could level him out would be his loved ones, and they were taken from him.
Yeah.
So it's the magnitude of what that carried throughout the whole series or the whole one shot. Yeah, it was. Like it felt powerful from the beginning, and then it ended so emotional.
Yeah.
So
well, and I'm glad that. So I mean, big shout out to John Berthal. He helped write this one shot, which I felt like is why it was so well done and so like the best way to showcase Frank. Because we haven't seen him like this. We've seen him just shoot him up. Sane mind. He's just a killing machine.
Yeah.
But like now we get to see, he's dealing with real mental stuff. That's one of my favorite things about this character and why he's one of my favorites is that his story is one of the more deeper stories in Marvel Comics.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's so much more than, he's good with a pistol. He kills bad guys. Like it's so much more than that. And this, I felt like helped display that and help showcase that to the best of its ability.
Yeah.
The one thing I did like about this a lot was that it felt like reading a Punisher comic.
That's fair.
The way it played out, it felt like a comic.
It very felt like like frames as you're moving.
Yes, yeah, for sure. So I mean, let's dive more into it. So Frank's real enemy isn't Manucci. The special tricks you into thinking this is another revenge story. It isn't. Frank already won his war years ago. His family's killers are dead. Most of his enemies are gone. The question isn't who does Frank. The question is who does Frank need to kill. The question isn't who does Frank need to kill. The question is who is Frank Castle without revenge. it's kind of the Steve Rogers stories, like who is he without war?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That kind of
man at a time. Just
yeah,
not,
that kind of
not
thing.
just in a weird like all he's known is like getting revenge or what's the next mission.
He's on a mission.
You know,
yeah.
he always and he
Completing
doesn't
his
have
mission,
anything. Like so, his objective isn't like I said, his family usually when you come home, they usually calm you down, they help you center. Yeah, you still deal with PTSD, but at least you have your loved ones to go through it.
Yeah, yeah.
And he don't, you know, and it's tough. Like,
yep. All right, what are your thoughts on that?
No, 100%. I think. Actually, let me say this because I'm realizing, you know what? There's no other point to mention this, so I'm just gonna say this. The only issue I had really was, I guess, I was kind of coming off the season 1 Daredevil ending, so I just didn't know what
Born Again. Yeah.
So this
where he's in the jail.
Episode, and then he just gets out free.
Yeah.
So I was hoping that there was like some sort of continuation to that. You know what I mean? And you just don't get it.
That's true.
And you don't even get it in season 2 Daredevil.
Yeah.
Just bring in Jessica Jones, which again, that's fine. I have no issue with
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My whole point is like there was no like what the hell just happened? Like where'd Punisher go? You know, he just leaves, you know
there was you're right. There was no explanation between season 1 and here. I just know that there was some time had passed.
Yeah.
So this is what like he broke out and then this is where he's at now, kind of thing. Yeah.
So that's my only issue is like there's no
and that's not even a big issue, really, right? You would say?
No, it's
like,
not. Again, like I said, that's why I was able to enjoy it regardless.
Yes.
But for someone who did watch Born Again season 1, I'm like, well, what happened from that time till now?
Yeah.
And I guess if there is an issue here, is that I just don't like that there wasn't more to go on as far as like why did he kill the entire Nucci gambit of heads, you know what I'm saying? Like there was just no clarity on that, you know, other than just
That's
like the mission, which again, it's fair.
Well, I thought that the Nucci family was in part to deal with who killed his family.
Is that what
they were one of the people involved in killing his family. So the way
I took it from when he just gets let out of prison, he's just been this like aimless wandering soldier.
Gets out from prison when?
Or jail, right?
Oh, he broke out.
Oh, he broke.
He let out. The guard didn't be like, "Here you go."
What threw me off there personally is just like it's like, all right, my guy, you like, you know, Kingpin for sure. You like that his whole thing got you in there, and knowing, and I guess that's what threw me off, right? Season 1, season 2, Netflix Punisher. This guy is a man on task.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like the moment you f with him, he's out to get you.
Oh,
it's
100%.
just out of character that he just somehow moved on. That's what I was like, huh?
Okay.
That's what
like you think he would want payback for Kingpin locking him up? Yeah. So here's what I think what was missing from season 2 in the regards to Punisher. He wasn't even mentioned. Like Matt could have been like, "Hey, Frank got out, so he's off, you know, in hiding or doing something."
Or like I told him to not come back.
Yeah. He told him I'll take care of it or something, like some kind of like close that story of exactly. Even though he was a side character in season 1, but like the only mention was like when Bullseye was like, "Oh, I see Frank Castle here at the diner. He's got a gun," but that wasn't even anything to do with Frank Castle, really. He just baited the task force. But I kind of am with you on that. I would have liked to have had some kind of explanation of what happened when he broke out, even just like an opening scene of like him breaking out.
You don't
and
think
getting
we'll get some flash to it in Spider-Man movie?
No, I don't think Spider-Man is going to touch on Frank's past or what he got to come here. Yeah, I feel like Frank is going to be in there doing whatever is on the ground, the street level that Spider-Man's dealing with. I think their paths are just crossing. I don't think like he's there to team up with Spider-Man. Like they're fighting in the beginning or whatever. Yeah. So I think like I don't know. I feel like okay, it goes season 1 Born Again, the Punisher special, and then Brand New Day. Yeah. But I don't think those have one to do with the other. I think they're just timeline order.
That's fair.
You know what I'm saying? So like I don't think they have to explain. Like I said, I'm with you on this. It could have been nice to find out what happened, but yeah.
Are we getting a Kingpin reference, or is he even in Brand New Day?
I don't believe it's
I don't think
Kingpin.
so.
No,
Right, it's not right. Okay,
because he's out. The what's her name's the mayor now. His chief
Oh
of
yeah,
staff is
his
now the
chief of
mayor
staff. Yeah, the
because she's the one who
that he's
gives
gonna.
Spider-Man the key to the city.
Yeah, that's true.
right.
In the preview, we see that. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah, you see that in the preview. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, I don't think it's him. They said that there's going to be a bunch of bad in a bunch of villains in this Brand New Day, right?
Yeah, there's like Boomerang,
Yeah.
Tarantula, a bunch of crazy ass. Like
The hand is
Yeah.
probably going to be in there. That's what we're thinking they are. I still think it's going to be Daredevil, Punisher, and Spider-Man in that movie working
So,
together.
Not to like bring it back to the question, because I know I kind of veered us off.
No.
But it's because I realized like, there's really no other time to mention.
Yeah, fair.
But to the question, like, who is Frank Castle without revenge? And this is just me trying to like add to the conversation here to a certain degree, because I feel like, didn't we get that though, kind of like in season 2 of Punisher on Netflix, right? Like the mission he goes on, if we remember in season 2 of Punisher in Netflix, it's him essentially just trying to help out this little girl, or I say little girl who reminds him of his daughter in a certain way.
Yeah.
Got that like
mhm.
that, I guess, that mental trauma of like not being able to protect his family, so he's here not going to protect her. But essentially, it wasn't his mission in the sense of what we saw in season 1, where he was out to get those that literally wronged him.
Right.
And I guess that's why that's why personally for me, maybe I missed the connection of the Nucci family in this. And maybe, and that's on me. I for not doing my homework there. But now I'm at least now that does bring me some satisfaction. Like, oh no, okay, they had something. So okay, now that satisfies that for me.
Okay.
But yeah, I just feel like, well, I think in season 2 we kind of did see that, as my whole point. Like we did see Frank that was willing to. It wasn't about his thing anymore, right? It was he obviously, if you guys remember, he was at the bar. He's essentially just trying to live life.
Yeah.
And then it was that whole, he got caught up in that whole thing with the girl.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Things, right? Because he's that guy. Like I'm seeing everything happening, so he knew she was in danger.
Right.
I say that to say that I will say I was kind of quite, and it's not a bad thing necessarily. Like again, it's like who can literally put I guess a stamp on how the trauma works.
Yeah.
What I will say is that it just seemed like in season 2 he was still dealing with it, but like it wasn't as heavy as it was in season 1.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
And his focus was on the girl. The only time that he was kind of like veered from that was when it turned out that this dude,
his general had
no, his boy, with the face,
oh yeah,
the bad guy, yeah, the one with going through trauma and stuff like that, right? Dealing with psych. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's like Jigsaw or something like that, wasn't it?
No,
the character,
the puzzler or something like that. Something.
Oh yeah, his villain name is
like
Jigsaw.
the villain alias is Jigsaw. But I was trying to think of the guy's actual his brother.
The character's name, I can't remember that.
It's like, I feel like it's there, but
yeah.
But all that to say that's like the only moment you see him like get into that, like, oh, I need to end that because that's part of that chapter.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I guess I felt like you don't get the I guess this feeling or this idea that he's still dealing with things.
Okay.
That I guess it was kind of like, again, this is what kind of like had me for a spin a bit when it came to this episode, where because I'm like, wait, what's going on? Like, I could have sworn he seemed like he was okay in season 2. He seemed like he was dealing with things. He's going through, what I'm saying, like, so it was kind of like, oh, so he's still dealing with it, and then again, but I'm the Nucci thing, you guys, help me with that, but but I don't know. I guess all that to say that I almost felt like, are we? I asked the question to myself when I was watching it, like, are we taking steps back here? Because of what we saw in season 2, of Punisher.
Yeah, the way I see it is, all right. Frank's got the heads of who is the result of taking out his family.
Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm. So he's got the big people. What we see is him going through to get to them. and then on the way he'll pick up a little side quest, and then like the story with the girl.
Yeah,
That's season 2. I kind of felt like
okay.
I kind of felt like season 2 wasn't supposed to be the last Punisher season.
that's fair.
There was gonna be more, and they were gonna get to the big bads. One Last Kill was probably gonna be one of the middle seasons, season 4, season 5 of that show
On Netflix. You're saying
on Netflix, but then Disney Plus came out and said we're taking all the Marvel stuff. You guys can have your Netflix stuff. But I think that was the big issue, is that
makes sense.
Yeah, the season 2 wasn't supposed to be the last one, so they're like, hey, let's tell this little side story, and then we'll get back to his mission. Because a lot of times shows will do that. Their main mission, you'll see a season where it's like, why are they doing a bunch of side stuff? Like, because they're trying to drag that long story out. So
actually, I didn't even think about it like that.
That makes sense. I guess I just didn't think of it that way, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah,
and mind you, this is coming. The only reason I say what I'm saying is because when obviously when I knew Daredevil Born Again was coming out, I was like, oh snap, they're bringing these characters back. So I went on the whole like, I gotta go back and watch.
No, it makes sense. Netflix. No, you have valid points. You know? Like I get what you're saying. Like you're not wrong in anything you said.
That is a good way to look at it. As if like in season 2, even though it looks like he's like moving on or something, it's we're just catching him in a moment of going on to the next thing. We just didn't know what that next thing was in its entirety. So I like that.
Yeah, I totally forgot that there was the handoff of the rights, you know, for the shows, and they reverted back.
That was a big factor. Yeah,
that's fair.
Yeah. It kind of like just halted all the story that they were telling in the Netflix shows. But you know, what are you gonna do?
And they're doing the best that they can to piece back everything.
I feel like they're doing a good job of that. Yeah, they're piecing it back bit by bit. Like we've got the next kind of bit with Jessica Jones and Alias. And Luke Cage.
Danny Rand is on set now.
Yeah, hopefully
that's the only one we're waiting for.
Yep. And then now we got an addition. That what I like also is that they're still continuing that world with White Tiger, Bullseye. Like they're still branching.
They're expanding it way more.
They are definitely expanding it, and I'm excited to see more.
Like that's what makes Marvel Comics. That's what made Marvel Comics so special for me growing up, reading all of them. Is all the one-off, handful of series that would go, left after the Spider-Man world, and then Daredevil, and like them crossing over, and all the other side stories. Like that's what makes the MCU universe or just the Marvel universe so dope.
Yeah.
So
like I found this out. By I think listening to Regs, he was talking about how was it I forget where, but it was Kingpin was originally this fat dude, like just the boss that's like making moves happen and stuff like that. But then one shot of him like lighting a cigar, it kind of like showed him in a different light and like showed his muscles, and then that's when he was pulled from the Spider-Man world into Daredevil.
Yeah,
and then that's when he became a big bad villain of Daredevil. Yeah, so Daredevil is really the ones where Kingpin grew.
Yeah.
So like stuff like that. I think it was nice to see Kingpin more shine the light on in Daredevil Born Again, like he was in the Netflix show. Yeah. But I feel like here they turned it up a bit.
Oh yeah,
because we got to see him in the political world and stuff.
What's crazy about what you're saying right now, though, right? Like, so I got into comics later on, right?
Okay.
And I say that to say that you're saying in the comics, Kingpin became who he became through the Daredevil, like once he branched off into the Daredevil thing, right? So it's crazy when you're saying that to me. I'm like, well, damn, that's crazy because I was kind of thrown off when we first got that Daredevil movie back in the day with Ben Affleck, right? And Kingpin's the villain. Because I remember as a kid, I didn't get to read comics as a kid. But I was definitely watching the cartoons.
Yeah.
And in the Amazing Spider-Man,
or Spider-Man 98,
Spider-Man's villain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it would be Daredevil who would come and make an appearance on the Spider-Man cartoon.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
So to me, Kingpin was always Spider-Man's villain.
Yeah.
And so when I saw him in the movie, like being Daredevil's villain, I'm like, oh, this is crazy. I thought he was Spider-Man's villain.
Yeah.
Again, not knowing,
Yeah. That's the thing with I feel like with all the New York Marvel characters, they all just share.
Yeah.
They all like,
Yeah,
oh, that's
no,
your
and I
villain.
like
Oh, he's
that.
my
I
villain
like that.
too. Oh shit, yeah, like you know what I mean? Like, oh, I just dealt with Spider-Man. I got to deal with you, Daredevil.
Yeah.
Like, God, dude, you guys never end.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like it's
Yeah,
that
yeah.
kind of thing because it's New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you don't really see that in like the West Coast comics, like characters, right?
No,
You
no,
know,
no, no.
everybody's got their own. You know,
Yeah,
like
I would say it's not even just the East Coast. It's just New York.
that's what I'm saying.
It's literally
It's
just
New
New
York
York.
specific. Yeah.
It's New York because it's the boroughs. They got the boroughs.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
so big that they got boroughs, and you
Yep.
got Harlem, you got Manhattan, you got, and these characters are in their own. Even Captain America, right? Like that one scene with him and Spidey, like like I'm from Queens and whatever. And
Yeah.
Dude's from Brooklyn. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Like it's a whole thing, and then you got Daredevil, and this guy's from Hell's Kitchen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's a cool way they do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whole, characters there, and then you have Avengers Tower
For sure. Yeah.
So it's
The
like,
Baxter Building,
Yes.
Fantastic Four. Like there's
Yeah.
so much centralized out of
So
New
much.
York.
There's a lot
New York.
going on in New York.
It's insane.
All right, so real quick, I mean, let's talk about some of your favorite scenes, some of your favorite parts of the special. We'll go with our guest, El Divino. What do you got? Anything that jumped out at you?
No, for sure. It's for me. It's that whole apartment complex sequence.
Yes.
It for me. It's that nostalgia. Like when I say nostalgia, I mean like, for someone who really appreciated what Netflix did with those series, seeing that Disney's trying their best to emulate that.
Yeah.
Like, and I will, if I'm being
For
honest,
sure.
like, they're a little bit off, but like not too off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I know that they can't go too crazy. I get
Not
it.
enough to where there's a difference. It shows a difference. Yeah.
Yeah.
but not enough to exactly.
Yeah.
But they're doing enough to make it seem like, okay, we're gonna give you that. You know?
Yeah.
And that whole sequence, just from floor to floor, just Frank doing his thing, that to me was everything. Like that's where I got my goosebumps.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like
It was funny because I was talking to a friend about that. He's like, yo, Frank is a real one. He goes, because I'd have been done when they lit the fire and they came into the apartment. He's like, I'd have been done from that moment. He's like, or the part where the guy hit the guy, Frank in the bat. He's like, I'm done. He's like, So that was funny. But yeah, Kike, one of your favorite parts. It could be a scene, it could be a line, it could be whatever.
I gotta say it's the graveyard scene at the end.
Yes.
I think that's one of my favorite.
Oh,
he sees his daughter.
Yeah.
Man, it hit me hard. Like I was like, oh.
Not only that, but like I feel like that doesn't hit as hard. So you're talking about the end, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like that scene doesn't hit as hard if we don't have that scene where he's ready to just end it.
Yeah.
Where he's like, I'm tired. He goes, I can't do it anymore. I miss you guys, all this and that. I feel like that adds to that scene and that makes it more powerful to be like, damn, he's like, he's going to keep going on for them. He's not going to be like using them as like a way out. He's going to be using them as fuel kind of.
Yeah.
Powerful. I probably will say that's the most powerful scene of the special.
For sure.
Yeah. I mean, I gotta agree with you guys. Both those scenes. I gotta throw in when at the end when we see him in the full Punisher gear.
Oh yeah.
And then he goes to the dude to the guy that killed that guy's dog, and he takes off the hat. He gives him back the hat, and then he's like, "What did the guy say?" He goes, "That's not all he took from me." And the dude starts to run away. He pops him, boom, and he just goes right over them and Punisher one last kill. I was like, yes. A lot of people were like, yo, that's where you end it? Like, I need more. Like, what? But, like, that's the point. This is just to show a moment in Frank's life, like his lowest of lows. That's what we get to see. Like, oh, yeah, he bounced back. Yeah, you're going to want to see that because that's Punisher.
Yeah.
But that's not what the story was. The story was this.
Yeah.
I broke that out to my guy, and he's like, he goes, that's actually a good point.
Yeah.
He's like, I just still wanted to see more. I'm like, oh, hell yeah.
Of course.
And I'm like, but that's to set up Brand New Day.
Yeah.
Like, we're not going to get that same gore and, that same Frank.
Yeah.
But we're not supposed to because he's going to go, that's the tease Brand New Day. Brand New Day, we're going to see him interacting with Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever, and this is like so crucial. I try to tell this to everybody. When Frank is in someone else's story, you're not going to see the Frank Castle you're used to seeing.
Right.
Because his interacting with another character changes Frank Castle.
Yeah.
So his dynamic changes because that other person is usually trying to suppress Frank.
Yeah.
And trying to stop him from going out, killing people left and right, and doing his thing.
Yeah.
So like that's why I'm like, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say that's like comic book rule number 101, right? Like
yes.
Anytime there's a character that is like that extreme,
yeah.
Whenever they're introduced into another character that's more leveled, they get leveled, right? Like that's
right.
comic book, 101.
Yeah.
There's many characters that you have to do that with, right? Like Punisher is for sure among them. Moon Knight, another one. You know what I mean? Where it's like, no, on their own, they're usually, Deadpool for that matter. They're usually it's it's crazy.
Yes.
But
yeah.
But the moment they come into this world, they have all right. Let's
their dynamic changes. Yeah.
You down.
Exactly.
Change. Let's rein them down a bit. And usually they find a way to make it make sense, right? Like it's another character that's like trying to like, hey, let's calm. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if that's what we do see in Brand New Day, right? It's Spider-Man's, Peter Parker's his moral compass that's trying to like bring Punisher to
or steer Punisher,
steer,
yeah.
And it's gonna be his Spidey senses that are maybe even catching bullets with a web,
that'd be sick.
Well, he webs him in the mouth, to shut him up.
Yeah, he webs his gun, but it's a grenade launcher. He ain't stopping that, so he shoots it, and then after that, like Spider-Man comes back and slaps him out of the back of the truck he's driving.
Oh yeah,
and then when he does that, he goes to cousin Spider-Man. Where's Mo? Go home, Frank, and he swings away. So I'm so happy that we are getting to see a Spider-Man Punisher interaction on screen.
Yeah,
because I never thought we would have got that. We already got Daredevil Punisher interaction. Great.
Yeah.
We kind of got Spider-Man Daredevil.
Yeah.
Not really. Guys.
Matt, though.
Yeah, we got Spider-Man. We got Peter Parker, Matt Murdock.
Correct.
Interaction.
Well, that's what I was gonna say though. Hold on.
What's
Tell
up?
me you guys have seen the talks about this. This is rumor, but I don't think it's confirmed yet, right? But there's that sequence in the trailer where you see like Spider-Man coming in to face off against the Hand.
Oh yeah, jumping down at him, yeah.
Right, but there's some people in the image that are not looking at Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And
they're going below him and over him. Yeah.
And in the comics, it's a it looks like it's a directly pulled from one of the panels from the comics where it is Daredevil down there.
Yeah.
So
I think it's Daredevil and Frank Castle with Spider-Man going at the Hand.
Yeah. And it's rightfully so. Again, we're talking about, we were just mentioning all these characters that are from New York.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You have to do that. I just know where you're not.
The trailer is literally riddled with comic covers. Of Spider-Man.
Yes.
So like, how do you like? It's everybody's seen it. Like you got away with it in No Way Home.
Yeah.
With the other two Spider-Men.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't fooling us again.
Yeah.
Like we're watching
honestly,
it.
if it wasn't for that, well, in India they released that one trailer where it didn't edit Lizard getting kicked in the face.
Oh, is that where it was?
Yeah, that's where it all stems from.
Yeah,
because like he's jumping at all of them.
Yeah, and
he like he gets hit, and they left that in there, and then but they removed Toby and and Andrew.
Yeah.
So I think they did a better job of editing this time.
For sure.
Except for they could have shifted the
learn
hands
from their mistakes.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can do that really. Though.
He just needs to be looking up.
Honestly, though, I don't, because I like this conversation that we're having. Who is with him?
Yeah. Or they did it on purpose. Yeah. They're like,
they for sure did, because they're like, we're not gonna show you who it is, but I want you to see this so that you know something's coming. And it's to hype up. It's to hype up the movie for sure. For sure. All right. So any last go ahead. No, I was just gonna say any last bits of the special that you guys want to have said or want to talk about? I got a big question for you guys. Yeah. Did Frank actually change?
I think he did.
I don't think we know for sure.
You don't know for sure? Okay,
no,
I like that. I don't know if he changed, but I felt like he got past his demon, like his low point. think he moved on from
Yeah, I
that, but
think
I don't
he's
know if he
embraced
changed.
that this is what I am.
Yes,
This is what I do.
yes. So
what
if
I
you're
do.
talking change in that aspect, I'm with you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think he got past this moment in his life where he was at his lowest. He essentially picked himself up. I
Yeah.
feel like.
I think he went from being just this hell bent on revenge to actually becoming an anti-hero now. Like
Mhm.
officially embracing the role of like, all right, I'm doing good. I'm going to do good by others. This isn't just a personal vendetta for
Yeah.
myself. Now I'm going to do good by others, but I'm going to do it my way. And
Yeah.
that's where the anti-villain or
Okay.
anti-hero, comes
Yeah.
in.
I think for me, what it was is I feel we see. I think the growth we see was more in the fact that like he's finally at peace with what happened.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
that I feel was his struggle this whole time.
Or he could move
You know,
past it, right?
Yeah,
It's
like
not
he can move
like
past it, is my
holding
point.
him
Like,
back
it's
or
not
like
weighing him down anymore.
yes,
It's-
weighing him down.
you know
That's the
what I'm saying?
perfect word. Yes,
Yeah,
I agree
it's
with
not
that.
weighing him down anymore. That's what I feel we're getting now. The question, and this is why I say like I don't know if he's fully changed because again, the fact that he does kill Homeboy at the end of the episode,
Yeah.
that tells you everything you need to know. But
Yeah.
again, that's okay for me because that's Frank Castle. That's
Right.
Punisher.
That's the
Stay
true
on
Punisher.
brand.
Yes.
Yeah, like stay on brand. Okay,
Uh-huh.
he is a Marine. He's a soldier. This is what he does. He's a killer.
Mhm.
But now I feel we're gonna get a Frank Castle that's more focused on whatever the mission is ahead,
Yeah.
and possibly a Frank Castle that's able to actually like fall in line, right? Because up until this point, right, like we've only seen him pair up with Daredevil, and Daredevil has a hard time, keeping Frank Castle like from killing people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I think that's what we're going to see going forward.
Okay.
And maybe there are going to be some slip ups. Like I said, I would like to see, this is me geeking. My geek would want to see in me would like, again, Spider-Man on some spider senses catching, bullets,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
Or just ripping the gun out of Frank's hands, like
Yeah,
no.
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But the bullets come out quick, so like
Yeah.
all that, you know
For
what I'm
sure.
saying? Like
For
in
sure.
the whole sequence, like bullet, stop bullet, stop bullet, stop bullet, stop bullet, take gun away type thing.
Yeah. Exactly.
Something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, for sure. I'm with
Hell yeah.
that. Yeah.
yeah. I feel like that's what it is. It's like we're still gonna get Frank Castle, but
Yeah.
he's definitely I think worked out what he needed to work out.
Yeah. Well, we might we said it in I think it was a rumor that there might be a Punisher movie.
Yeah.
From coming from the success of this one last
shot, yeah.
kill, yeah.
Yeah, I
So-
think we need a rated R movie.
Yeah,
For sure.
I'm down with it.
Yeah.
A storyline, a movie.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, it's John Berthel. Like, he
Yeah.
can hold it. He'll be fine.
Yeah, people are gonna.
for
John
sure.
Berthel puts seats
For
into
sure.
theaters, like
Absolutely.
puts people in seats. Like
I mean, when was the
For
last
sure.
time he was on a big screen, though? Now that I think about it.
The Accountant too,
Oh, fair.
The
Okay,
Accountant
fair.
and then
100%.
now
Yeah.
the Odyssey coming out. He will be.
Oh, he's in that. Oh, he is in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Odyssey.
He is in the
Mhm.
Odyssey.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. So you got some mega
He's
coming up.
and then
now.
I think he was on Broadway. Actually, is what he's
No
most recently been
shit.
doing. Right? Isn't it? Wasn't he on Broadway?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, he
Yeah,
was doing that
Broadway.
That's
for a
what's
minute.
up.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Man's got range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
He-
No, he's got range.
He is. I feel like this generation's like it actor and like the bar. You know what I mean? Like because this guy can do anything.
okay.
He can do it all, in my opinion. And I might be biased. I
You're a
don't
little
care.
biased there.
Come
But
at me.
he's
I
up
don't
there,
care.
though.
No,
I
I
don't.
mean, one of my favorite films from him was Fury with
Yeah. The war movie,
yeah,
right?
that-
Yes.
that war
Yeah.
movie. Jesus,
With Brad
you know,
Pitt,
him,
I believe?
Shia LaBeouf, and
Yeah.
Brad Pitt.
Yeah, that was an excellent movie.
That
Yeah.
was a great movie. David Ayer did his thing there.
Yep,
that was such a
for
great
sure.
movie. But yeah, John Bernthal for sure did it.
If we're talking like 8 guys, I think had Chadwick not passed, it would have been Chadwick.
He was up there for sure. Yeah,
But I think Michael B. Jordan's fucking killing it, bro.
yes,
That's
for
my guy
sure,
right now.
for sure.
Michael B. Jordan's
I
my
mean, there's
guy
a few
right now.
guys out there.
Yeah, there's a few guys. I'm just
saying
saying, John
there's a few
Bernthal is
guys.
one of those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
John Bernthal is definitely one of them.
Fun
Michael B.
fact,
Jordan for sure.
Shia LaBeouf actually took his tooth out for that movie.
No shit.
Yeah,
Yes,
he
yeah,
didn't
that
shower.
was
He didn't
very
shower
nice.
for days. Like
Ugh.
he went full on. Shia LaBeouf is
Yeah, he did.
a
He went hard on that
method
method
actor,
acting
dude. He
stuff.
goes
No
for it.
shit.
Yeah.
Another fun fact. I don't know if you know this. John Berthal's daughter is in the One Last Kill
Oh yeah.
special.
I heard about
His
that.
daughter plays
Yes.
Frank Castle's daughter
Yeah.
in the dream sequences and stuff,
Yeah.
in the flashbacks and all that. Yeah, isn't that cool?
Yeah.
That's so awesome.
Hell
Yeah.
And isn't this like
Hell
the 5th or 6th like father daughter duo? or
No,
whatever?
dude, it's like, well, I don't know about father. No. They said like 18 or something like that. It was like some crazy number.
yeah, it was,
yeah,
it was,
it was a lot.
Yeah,
There's
because
a
like
lot of
Chris Hemsworth.
it
as
was
Thor.
parent-child duo.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what it
father
was.
daughter.
Well, there are also some father sons and stuff like
Oh,
that. So that's what I mean. But yeah, it was a cool little fun fact. I was like, get out of here. That's crazy. So that's cool. So
for sure.
we like to do something here with our rating system, and we do Infinity Stone ratings. But before we do that, go ahead and give them the ratings on the numbers on this special.
So I don't necessarily agree with these, but I just kind of pull from Rotten Tomatoes, and then I pull from IMDb. So 7.1 out of 10 for IMDb. And it actually recently has lost some like traction, so it's gone down to that.
Okay.
It was holding strong at an 8 for a while.
Okay.
And then
8 is probably more accurate, but okay.
Right, I think so too. Yeah. And then for tomato meter, 73%, and the popcorn meter at 81%. Which I'm not mad at the tomato meter because usually they're really harsh. Like
they are. They usually are.
So 73 is like, oh, okay, I kind of like this.
Yeah, they actually like it. Yeah, for sure.
So the critics really like it. And the popcorn meter, it reflects what I just said earlier.
Yeah, I still feel like popcorn. From the internet blew up after this thing came out.
Yeah,
I felt like the popcorn meter should have been in the 90s.
I think so too.
Yeah. All right, so that is some of the stats, but we want to hear from you guys. So, Il Divino. So 6 stones is our rating system. 1 is absolute shit. 2 is bad, but maybe like you could sit through it. 3 is right in the middle. You didn't like it. You didn't dislike it. It's just right there. 4 is good. It was a good movie. 5 is great. You really liked it. 6 is it's one of your top things. You can't find a thing wrong with it. You absolutely loved it.
Yeah.
So out of those 6 stones, what do you give?
Stones are okay too.
Yeah, I don't think so, but yeah. So that being said, out of 6 stones, Il Divino, how many Infinity Stones do you give the Punisher One Last Kill?
Okay, so that well, that was funny. It's funny you said that stones are a thing because I was gonna say 4 with a cracked stone is what I was gonna say.
I mean, I like that. The cracked stone, I like that. But go ahead. If you want to give it a half, by all means, feel free. So do 4.5?
I have to, because I feel like it's somewhere between good and great. I can't say it's absolutely great because of the things, the issues I kind of mentioned.
Right.
But they're personal things. I think
that's perfectly fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so 4.5.
Between good and great. Yeah.
All right, so 4.5. All right, nice. All right, Kike.
I'm gonna roll with a 5. I really liked it. It wasn't perfect. Feel like it did leave me wanting more because of how short it was. I understand it's a one shot. But I think it was a great testament to allowing, an actor also direct and write things and being able to embrace that story. Charlie Cox does it, RDJ does it, and like it's the Russos have a really good relationship with Anthony Mackie and with Chris Evans and all of them. So they take their input. So I like that Marvel's allowed him to do that, because I would have been pissed if it was anyone else other than John Berthel.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean? It wouldn't hit as hard. Yeah.
But for me, it's a really, really good movie.
Yeah.
A really good show. So I give it a 5.
All right, that's fair. All right. I mean, guys, I'm not wearing this shirt for no reason.
I knew you were gonna give
it. It's a 6 stones for me. It's I can't find anything I disliked about it. The only one thing I could say is I wanted more. Yeah, but I was supposed to want more from it. So the timeline, the time of it, okay. Would I have liked over an hour for sure? I felt like it could have done it. Maybe it would have been a little bit more dialogue scenes, but like, I don't know. I felt like maybe shine a little bit more light on the Nucci part of like what she's doing. But who we got to give it to her. The actress did a great job playing her. Killed it.
I think I made a joke. Who was I talking to? Maybe I was talking to you about it.
It was me and Regs, where you're like, you would have kicked her.
Oh yeah, when she was standing in the courtyard and she like was on the things, I'd have kicked it out of her thing. I would have dropped her.
You would have just dropped her right there. I'm like, bro, bogus.
Honestly, I was thinking the same thing.
I get it.
Like, if
I get it.
So was not like in this weird state of mind right at the end. I'm like, he would have just like finished it right there.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. But yeah, like I said, I can't find anything wrong with it. No. I would have liked more.
Yeah, no, of course, it wasn't Marvel's biggest story, but it was definitely one of the more personal ones. And that's why I really liked it too.
And and that's the other thing too, is like, it gave me my action, it gave me my John Berthel's Punisher that I love, but it gave me great story. It gave me heart. It gave me heartache.
The heart is what did it for me.
It gave me grief. It gave me mental health issues. It gave me PTSD, veteran stuff. It gave me all these things. It wasn't just a action filled Punisher thing
Yeah.
of him killing everybody.
Right.
It had story, it had heart to it, and the action didn't take away from that.
Yeah.
I felt like it just showed a different side of like, okay, here's Frank dealing with some stuff mentally. Here's him how he deals with it. He goes to work and kills people like crazy, but then he goes back to feeling like his feelings and in his head, and seeing his ex-veterans that people with his unit, hearing him talk to him and like dealing with that, it was just top notch. And then you get the stuff with his daughter and like
the graveyard scene.
Yeah, the graveyard scene, stuff like that. Like you can't do better when telling Punisher's story than that, in my opinion. So yeah,
I just needed more.
it.
I just needed a little.
I get it,
You
and I
know,
get that.
I have a question here though. Think
Yeah.
about this, because honestly, like, I think we all know we needed more.
Yeah,
Like we all would have been, like for you to be honest, we would have been better off with more, right?
yeah,
And I wonder, and again, like, look, I'm a hard critic. I'm a hard
Okay.
critic when it comes to anybody, right?
That's fair.
So, you know, for me, I wonder, were you guys, Disney, right? Like referring to Disney, were you guys too afraid to go deep into another Frank Castle story of that magnitude?
okay,
Because the reality is like you mentioned, like they really could have really, and this goes back to even to my main issue, right? Like there could have been a more direct connective tissue given to us between him and the Nucci family and the whole hit list he did.
Yeah.
Those could have been episodes all in one. Like each person
Yeah.
that he killed within the Nucci family could have been an episode.
yeah,
You know what I mean? And they chose not to do that, right? And then I wonder if it's that, were you guys just too late, like too lazy to give us
Yeah.
that? And you
No, I
said,
think
"We gotta
that's-
find a-"
I think that's what it is that if they did, they would have to have given him either a season or a movie.
Yeah.
So I think they're like, hey, let's just give you this little thing, see if it works, see if people like it, and then we'll go from there. But like, yeah,
But
I get
isn't
you,
that
though. I get
crazy,
it.
Though, that they're
Yeah.
asking that question, though, is my whole point. Because it's like, what do you mean you want to see if it works or not? Like, it worked. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
Yeah.
already-
Clearly it
it
does.
already,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? It already worked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, Punisher Netflix series was one of the best series they had. Like, it worked.
Yeah.
People loved the Punisher.
Mm-hmm.
You shouldn't have to ask this question. And if or are you afraid of like, oh, are we gonna literally do the same thing all over again? It's like, yeah, it's okay to do that. Like, it's my
Yeah.
whole, like, I don't know. Like, I wonder, like, is there nobody there saying that? Like, no, this is the Punisher. Like, even
Well,
in the
this
comics,
was-
this is the Punisher.
Yeah. Let's
You know what I mean?
let's
Like-
let's put it in perspective. You brought up the there was supposed to be another series, right?
Mm-hmm.
In Netflix.
The season, yeah.
Or another season, yeah. It's the same situation here. I think, because of for me as a nerd, I loved all the movies that came out. There weren't, Quantumania was okay, it could have been better. There's a lot of movies where we had some like things that fumbled, but like, and they didn't do the box office numbers that Marvel's used to doing. Fine, not everyone hits,
Yeah.
It is what it is. But I think this was also being produced and written and during all the structure that was being put in place. So Brad Winderbaum being a part of television and over television and animation, and then Kevin over to the MCU. So none of that structure was in place when this was being produced and made.
Mhm.
So I think going forward, like, hey, we started with this, let's just roll with it. We know it's going to be a hit. I don't think they didn't have faith in it. They didn't have faith in the structure that they had before.
Okay.
But now I think they have that winning formula back again. It's like, think about it. It was Phil Jackson with the Bulls, and we killed it. And then Phil Jackson left, the Bulls fucking sucked. You know what I mean? But then he went to the Lakers, and then they redid it again. So that lull in between Jackson being with the Bulls and the Lakers, we didn't get to see him. No one really was killing it with him with the triangle offense.
Yeah.
So Kevin's back. Kevin, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's
I
what we.
thought you were gonna go. I thought you were gonna go with the analogy of like the Bulls being Punisher,
Oh.
and like Phil Jackson leaves, and the Bulls suck, and the only thing we got close to like greatness with the Bulls was Tim Thibodeau coming on.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have been a bad analogy. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Fair. All right, but yeah, I mean, so that's our thoughts on the Punisher one last kill. But so in this one, John Berthal delivers one of his strongest performances of Frank Castle, blending brutal action with a surprisingly emotional character study. The action is vicious, the themes are mature, and for the first time in years, Frank Castle feels like a character moving forward instead of reliving the same trauma. So yeah, guys, that is what we thought of Punisher One Last Kill. Please let us know your thoughts, your views, your gripes, whatever you guys have in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. But we have a quick game, right? That we want to play.
Quick game round.
Go ahead, set that up.
All right, so Frank Castle's coming at you, and you need 3 non-powered individuals that would give you a realistically chance to stop him.
Ugh.
So I have 3 categories. You have to choose from each category.
Yeah.
You can choose them in any order you want. So you can do the anti-hero first, and then a villain and a hero, whatever. I just need 1 hero, 1 villain, 1 anti-hero. I guess any universe, really. I mean, I'm not against anything.
So you kind of have to do that because it's like it's kind of like tough to like. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
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 All right. So
you want to go
you're a guest.
first?
Yeah, you're a guest. We'll let you go first. You can pull your first round of person. So whatever you choose, we can't. By the way, so if we say someone, well, I guess once we all pick heroes, we all pick heroes. But since we're doing it out of any order we want, you can snag whoever you want first.
You know what? Oh, okay. Do you guys got your answers already?
No,
we're gonna come up with them as we go. Yeah, okay. So go ahead. You pick first. Right. Which one are you going with first?
I got 2 so far, right?
Okay, so pick one of them. Which one is? Are you gonna go hero, villain, or anti-villain, or anti-hero? Sorry,
hero.
Hero. Okay. First. Who's your hero?
And this is gonna obviously give away. This should be easy for anybody.
Okay.
You see in the background.
Yeah.
My hero is gonna be Batman. If we're talking non-powered individuals.
Oh hell yeah.
The hero's.
We're crossing universe.
Yeah, any universe.
Any universe. Okay. All right. So you got Batman. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
You go. I'll go last.
I'm gonna go Spider-Man.
He has powers.
Oh, he does have powers.
What the hell?
Shoot. Hawkeye.
Fair.
Oh, nice.
Okay. I have to take Daredevil.
He has powers, sir.
No, he's trained.
He has powers. We've gone through this before.
No,
he has superpowers.
Okay, then Electro.
It's heightened.
I have to agree with Enrique on this.
No, he has powers.
No, yeah, I've
gone through it.
Yeah, we have an encyclopedia of like their power sets, and he has powers.
Because he has heightened. Really? Like a normal blind man cannot hear how many heartbeats are in a building. I'm sorry.
Yeah. But okay, hold on. But okay, hold on. Wait a minute.
Should I get it up?
Let's talk about this right quick because you're talking about just because there's certain skill sets that have been elevated that makes them superpowers. They're not superpowers.
Yeah,
because that's the equivalent of saying Batman has superpowers just because he's trained his body to peak. And let's just be honest, they say peak condition, but let's just be honest, it's nowhere near true human peak. It's like way beyond human.
Yeah, because check it out. I mean? Yeah, you can condition your body.
Forms of martial arts.
Yeah, I mean, you could condition as a blind person, you can condition your body to like hear things that maybe we don't pick up on, but you can't advance your hearing to hear heartbeats on different floors in the building.
Oh, I think it's right there.
Okay,
yeah.
But okay, hold
on.
So
check it out.
Bro,
look at. This is the Marvel Encyclopedia, right?
I would hear you, but I was on the same boat as you. I was like, no, it's not superpowers. Like he trained himself. It's just like any other person that like trained, like Kobe. He's not the greatest athlete, physically, but he trained himself to be that way.
So look, powers. Although he is blind, Daredevil's remaining senses are honed to superhuman levels. Radar sense allows him to detect contours of his environment. A trained athlete and acrobat, he carries a billy club that converts into a cane. It contains a reeled line that allows Daredevil to swing over the rooftops and entangle an enemy. The origin gains The origin of Daredevil reveals how Matt Murdock, son of a prize fighter, loses his sight but gains super-powered senses. he becomes a superhero Daredevil, trains as a lawyer, and sets up law firm with Foggy Nelson.
Yeah.
So remember that like toxic bat or whatever that blinded him?
Yeah.
That's what gave him his powers.
So it altered his DNA of some sort.
Yeah.
Now, is he a mutant? No, not by any means. You know what I mean? Like he's not an inhuman.
Crazy.
He's not a mutant.
Okay, see, I didn't know that.
I didn't either
know all
until
that.
he
In my
fought me
mind,
on
his
it.
radar thing
I've
was just
always known
him.
that. Nah.
That's
Because that's how the
crazy.
Netflix is.
To me,
Netflix
Yeah,
kind of
no,
set it
no,
up
yeah.
and made you
That's how
think
they
that
explain
he
it.
just
Netflix,
trained.
the movie. They
Mm.
made
All
it
of
seem
them.
like he just trained so hard.
Yeah,
all these
they
years,
kind of did do
his
that, and
ability.
I'll give that to you guys,
Yeah.
but nah.
But I think a part of that was because they never wanted the rights were owned for the mutants and like powered individuals. Like all that verbiage was
So
really
they
owned
can't
by.
really-
Yeah, so they tiptoed around.
Okay.
But according
right.
to the so I went with
Yeah.
Electra. Electra's I'll take. Actually,
Electra?
she's an anti-hero. So
But
she'll
she's
be
an
my
anti-hero.
anti-hero. Yeah, she definitely is. Yeah. So I'll take
You're
Electra.
gonna come back to your hero then.
Yeah.
All right. So go ahead. What was the other one that you had? Was it a villain or anti-hero?
Villain. Well, okay, we'll go with villain. I was going down the list. Villain. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with Lex Luthor. I'm just gonna go with
Oh,
Lex Luthor.
solid. Yeah.
Oh, that's genius. That's a good one.
Yeah, he is
Oh,
a genius.
shit.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Who you got?
Damn, that's well. No, I'm last.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go Mysterio because he can make
Ooh,
Frank see
wait.
some stuff.
That's
Oh damn.
He can make him see his kids being killed over and over and
That's
over
fucked
again.
up.
damn. That is
Yeah.
crazy.
That is
Totally.
mad.
I think I win the
Oh.
villain category with that one.
That's a good one. God damn.
And he doesn't have superpowers. That's well
He
established.
sure does.
All right. So
But you know what? I'm gonna take Kingpin. He's really well connected. He's got a lot of like
does he have
muscle
powers,
power.
though? Remember, he has enhanced strength. You know what? I'm not gonna split hairs. I'll give you Kingpin.
All right,
that's
bet.
just not.
God damn it!
It's not like he can
No,
fly
that's
or
a good, no, that's
shoot
a
a-
good question though. That is a
Yeah,
good question.
I think he technically does have enhanced super strength.
Yeah.
But that's not. I'm not gonna split hairs on that.
I bet.
All right. So I think I have anti-hero left. You got your anti-hero.
I got anti-hero left as well.
All right.
Yeah. Honestly,
Non-powered.
anti-hero,
Are there non-powered anti-heroes?
And these are all not. Yeah, no, there's a few. There's a few.
Yeah.
So you can go either way with this, and honestly, like, there's no wrong answer here. With
Yeah.
the two like that I'm deciding between.
Absolutely no
They're
wrong
essentially
answers. Yeah.
Yeah, they're essentially the same character. But honestly, in my mind, I'm thinking it could either be a Bullseye or Deadshot, one of the two. And I guess I'll go Deadshot since I'm all DC so far.
Okay.
Yeah, you are your all DC. They just came over this universe to stop Frank. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. And maybe that's the reason why I'll go with Deadshot, because Frank has stopped Bullseye.
Yeah, right.
That's fair.
Give me one second. I'm trying to pull up the list of like non-powered anti-heroes.
No, off the dome. I didn't look at the dome.
I don't know any off the dome that's non-powered because mine all have the ones I like are
Black
all
Widow technically can be an
no,
anti-hero
she
from time to
she
time.
has
Oh, but
the
she's
serum-
enhanced. She has a
Oh,
serum.
serum
and
is-
stuff.
and
Yeah, she
she's
does,
not like
Yeah.
full on
Crossbones, you got
superpowered, but
Crossbones.
Crossbones.
he's not he's a villain. He ain't an anti-hero.
No, he's
Oh,
a-
you need an anti-hero.
I need an
right? Oh, you
anti-hero
need an
left.
he's an
anti-hero.
anti-hero.
Yeah.
My bad. You're right. What about Black Widow's sister?
Yelena,
Yelena?
she
Well,
still
but
has
she
the
still
same
has the
thing.
Black Widow
Enhanced.
serum in
she
her.
does,
Yeah.
she does.
Yeah. Damn it.
Deadpool, he has
No.
powers. He's mutated. He's a mutant. See, these don't even give me anything. Constantine, what the heck?
No,
Nah, he
Constantine
does magic.
Yeah. Oh
I mean,
man,
if you need help, Red Hood.
Anti-hero.
Red Hood's an anti.
that I saw that. I saw
Red
Red Hood, but I don't know. I want to keep mine
You got,
anti-hero. I got
While you
nobody.
think, can I
Yeah,
give you?
go
ahead,
My,
go,
I
go.
have my hero.
Go ahead.
I was gonna go DC, and I have Dick Grayson written down. I want Dick Grayson
nice.
Nightwing.
Nice. That's a solid
Nice.
pick.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's
Nightwing.
solid. That's solid.
Yeah, I'm running out of anti-heroes. Because
Yeah,
who
for an
else?
anti-hero, I can't think of anybody.
Moon Knight has.
I mean, technically,
Ghost Rider has powers.
Yeah.
Harley Quinn's another one I would say, because she sometimes becomes a good guy.
True.
from time to time.
Just because I have nobody else, I'm going Red Hood.
There you go.
Red Hood is my
Hood's a
guy.
great choice.
Red Hood is my guy too.
Don't you have the mask over?
I cosplay as him as C2E2 every year.
Ooh,
So yeah, I got the hood. Off air, I'll show it to you.
Nice.
It's the eyes light up. Eyes light up.
Oh,
Nice.
damn, nice.
All right. So Il Divino, go ahead. Give us your list of hero, villain, anti-hero that you want to go stop Frank Castle. Go.
So my list is Batman for my hero, Lex Luthor for my villains or for my villain, and again you're talking about two of the most brilliant minds in DC.
Yeah.
So that's that, and then if you just need some precision target fire type shit, Deadshot. You know what I'm saying?
Deadshot's not bad.
And that's only because I couldn't go with Deathstroke because he's technically a super soldier.
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah. That's right. Yeah. All right, Kike, you're.
All right, so my hero was Dick Grayson, Nightwing. My villain was Kingpin, and then my anti-hero was Elektra.
Nice.
But I have a question. I was gonna choose Craven as my villain.
He has powers.
He does, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, bet.
That's how he is able to live.
Oh,
yeah. Because remember, he like his eyes light up and like he goes
That's true.
the animal instincts and all that.
That's true.
All right, so my hero is Hawkeye, my villain is Mysterio, and my anti-hero is Red Hood. And I don't know about y'all, but I feel like my team takes it. Mysterio alone, he could do more than what Lex Luthor. Like Lex Luthor is cool, but he's all sidetracked with Superman.
That's also true.
Your bad guy, Kingpin. If Daredevil ain't there, he ain't concerned. Like, you know what I mean? Like he'll deal with Frank if he has to, but like his passion's not there.
That's
Mysterio,
fair.
he just wants to mess with people. You know, he makes you see what he wants.
Yeah.
Well, but now we're adding circumstances.
Yeah, that's true.
Circumstances.
Fair.
If
that's
these
fair.
characters
I mean,
focused on mission, right? Like
that's true.
On
that's fair.
Idea. I just feel like
Lex would have some things for Frank. Yeah,
Lex is gonna do things. You know?
Yeah,
like
for sure.
Talking about the most brilliant mind in DC. You know?
Yeah, true. That's fair. Yeah,
that's the equivalent of the most brilliant mind in Marvel.
Yeah,
like you're just talking about the smartest guy.
Yeah,
who's playing 3D chess while everybody's playing checkers. You know,
exactly. And Kingpin, he can get savage with it. So like he can go after
deep pocket. He can just keep throwing bodies, and he's like, "Well, fuck it, you know."
Yeah,
I get it, Frank.
Yeah, seriously,
you can't stop a million people.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so that was our draft of who you're picking as your team to stop Frank Castle. People, get involved. Drop your team in the comments. Remember, you need a hero, a villain, and an anti-hero. No powers. That is key. All right, on to our last segment, and we call this one, You Gotta Watch This. So, few things that you're watching, either movie or shows. Il Divino, what do you got? What should we be watching?
So for shows, the only new show I've been watching so far that I started watching was Spider Noir.
Oh, yeah.
Series so far.
That's on our list, yeah.
Yeah, y'all gotta watch it if you're not watching that. Now I am watching something else, show wise or series wise, that's not really new, but I thought it was interesting enough due to the state of technology where we're at, and I'm like, holy cow, how did I miss this when it came out?
Mm-hmm.
It's technically a comedy, but it has a lot to do, again, like I said, with just technology, and it's called Silicon Valley. It's on HBO Max.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, great watch. It's because again, it immerses you into that world of tech and where we technically are now with AI and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So those are my two shows. I would say
nice.
Movie wise, the last movie I feel is good enough for me to mention.
Yeah.
To watch. I don't know if it's still out in theaters. If it isn't, just catch it on the streaming. But it's Mortal Kombat 2.
Hell yeah!
I feel a lot of people slept on that. And it's a shame because it's like, it really was that good.
Yes.
If you're a fan of that world,
4 times, 3 times.
What the fuck?
Dude, yeah, dude, I was in there.
You know what I'm saying? Dude, I, again, as a fan of the games and that whole story plot,
3 times.
The move, this one delivered. If you had
absolutely
with the
did
first one, I get it.
Absolutely did. Yeah.
But this second one,
it really seriously, absolutely. We talked about it a little bit before. Yeah, it was a must see in theaters too. I don't know if you know this. In IMAX, in laser IMAX, it showed their health bar at the bottom of the screen.
No freaking way.
Yeah, man.
I did not know that.
A buddy of
God.
mine. Yeah, I know. I tried to see it. A buddy of mine told me that because he went and saw it like that. I'm like, what? I'm like, all right, gotta go see it. My kids hadn't seen it. I was like, all right, we're gonna go see it in IMAX. But the theater that I took them to, the only time that it was showing it was at that theater. The other one was like way late at night. So I was like, no, we're not gonna do that. So I took them to it and we watched the movie and I don't see it. So I'm like, yo, what's going on? Found out it's in laser IMAX specifically, and the one I took them to is just regular IMAX.
Crazy.
I was like, damn, so I missed it.
That's
I
insane.
hope it's on the 4K, like a
dope.
feature where you could turn that on.
Right.
Yeah,
I hope
cool.
that that's there, but other than that, all right. So, all right, solid movie. All right, Kike.
So I'm not really watching anything right now when it comes to shows.
Yeah.
I do want to watch The Bear when it comes out. Season 5 comes out the 25th
Okay.
of this month.
Yes,
And then
yes,
but my girls are all
Hey,
watching.
I don't get how you're not all up in that show. That's literally like what you do.
What?
The Bear.
Well, yeah, I am.
You're caught up?
Oh yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
bad.
yeah,
I thought you said you're gonna get into it. Sorry. Okay.
No, well,
okay.
season 5.
Oh,
yeah,
got you.
I'm just
Okay.
waiting
Season
for
five,
it.
it's about to come out, right?
Yeah. Okay.
But then my girls at home, they're watching Love Island. They're like hooked on that fucking
Yeah. Oh, the new season just came out. Didn't it?
yeah.
My wife is
seen-
watching that.
Yeah. But other than that, like I'm not really watching any shows.
Okay.
I don't really have time for it. I'm always fucking doing shit.
I know.
I always catch late movies. And,
Okay.
Specific late movies I've been watching is like Obsession, love.
Yeah.
Absolutely love
You
it.
mentioned that last
Seen
time.
it
Yeah.
3 times now.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I heard a lot of
Backrooms.
good
I've seen
things
it
about that.
once. It is a good.
Backrooms. I
Backrooms
heard good
is a good
things.
movie.
It's trippy.
It should have not have released around Obsession for me. In my opinion, it would have done better.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
But it's a really good movie. I liked it. I enjoyed it a lot.
But it's different kinds of movies. But you're just saying in competition.
In competition, because
Okay.
it falls in the same genre, even though like
They're both horror, right? Yeah.
Backrooms is like horror, suspense, sci-fi.
Yeah.
And Obsession is just like pure horror and like
Nightmares.
scary as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, oh
Yeah.
my gosh, yeah.
Okay.
And
Okay.
what's
I
up?
was just saying, by chance, are we mentioning movies that aren't in theaters or no?
It doesn't
You
matter.
could.
It could be any movie. Yeah.
Because there is.
Why, you got another
that
one?
I just saw. Yeah.
What's that?
The Tom Clancy's Jack Ryan Ghost War. If
Yeah. I
that
started that.
universe,
I started
Bro.
that, and it looks really good.
Yeah.
That's that movie.
I just got him onto Reacher.
Yeah, I'm watching Reacher right now.
Really? Oh.
Yeah,
oh,
so-
Reacher. Oh,
Yeah, this is the one
But you
with
saw
John
the-
Krasinski, right?
Yes, you saw the Michael B. Jordan one, right?
Yeah,
The-
I saw that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm all into the. I'm into the
Seriously,
Tom Clancy shit.
same.
Because-
Shit, I'm in it.
What's his name? I just said his name.
John Krasinski.
Yeah, John Krasinski wants to have all 3 of them in a movie. together.
Yes.
That's he was being interviewed
It
recently.
has to happen.
Oh, that'd be
It has to
dope.
And he made a crack at like because of Michael B. Jordan's success. He's like, yeah, I think he's got an opening in like 2034 or something. Like that. Like,
Yeah, I saw that. That shit was hilarious. I'm like,
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
all right, so that's what you got.
Yeah, Obsession and Backrooms.
Yeah.
Those are my movies right now.
Nice.
Fucking lit it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those are 2 I want to see. I feel like Backrooms is gonna give me crazy nightmares or
No.
crazy dreams, but all right.
No, watch Obsession.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah.
cover it.
No, I know. So for me, no new shows. The Spider Noir is on the list. I just haven't gotten around to it. But I am still watching Great British Bake Off. I love that show. I don't care what anybody says. It's
you know what?
it's
A lot of
hilarious.
people tell me it's worth the watch.
It's so funny. It's so good. And then like you see people like just baking.
Yeah.
What's wrong with a baking show? But that's it for shows. For movies, I recently did a double billing and saw Masters of the Universe.
Mm-hmm.
You got to go see that. It was a good watch.
I gotta
Looks
go
good.
watch.
It was good. It was good. I think you'll enjoy it. And I'm not even a big He-Man fan, but I enjoyed the movie for what it was.
I was big in the cartoons when I was
Nice. Oh, so then I think you'll like it. Dolph Lundgren makes a cameo. Like it's
Oh,
good
no
stuff.
shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I won't say where or what he does, but like,
Okay.
yeah.
Now I gotta watch.
Um,
Don't
yeah.
mention it, but
No, I won't.
Well, the end
think
credit
that's
scene
known.
shows She-Ra. I'm with it.
It doesn't, but it. Oh no, it actually does.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
does.
So anyway, but that one and Scary Movie. I saw Scary
I did see
Movie.
Scary Movie. I forgot.
It was hilarious.
Oh,
It was
I
so
totally forgot
funny.
about that.
You got to go see it. It's so funny.
I gotta see it.
They did a really good job. It's on par with like
Yeah.
the first 2 with that Marlon and
I would
we're
say
behind.
the first one is the better one.
Yeah,
I say it's
the first one
On par with Scary Movie 2.
but if Scary Movie 2, you don't get the hand, the guy with the strong hand and all that
Mhm.
stuff. You don't get him, and he wasn't in part 1.
Agreed. That's why 1 is there, but
Right.
2 and 6 are
Wait.
on level for me.
Okay.
Are you guys dismissing part 3 completely?
Oh,
I
yeah.
feel part 3 was also just as funny.
No.
Like, you're
Well,
talking
it
about
wasn't
the
a
movie-
Wayans production.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
Oh,
They weren't
okay,
as-
I get
they
that, but
weren't-
I mean,
they
we're
weren't
still
hitting
talking
as
about,
hard.
like,
I did
know,
like
man,
3.
Even
thought
so much to
Einstein
where
was
like they
awesome.
even talk about that in this scary movie, in
Yeah.
the new one. They even
Uh-huh.
talk about it, poke fun at it, and like they're like asking Sydney, they're like, "Why'd you do that movie without us?" And she's like, "Well, they bought me a house, and like they offer me so much money."
I like that meta
Yeah.
like fourth wall breaking they did in it.
They did that
It's
a few
pretty cool.
times.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty cool.
And I love the
in this kind of movie. It calls for that. You can
For
get
sure.
this kind of movie.
yeah, so those are the 2 newer movies that I've seen, but I did find a
Nice.
gem on Netflix, and this movie is called
Okay.
Bruised. It's with Halle Berry.
Okay.
She plays a MMA fighter.
No
and she
shit.
plays an MMA fighter that
Really?
was like in the top of her game, and then she has a freak out in a fight. It gets beat bad, and then like jumps over the cage to get out. So then it's
No
it's
way.
yeah. So then she's a disgrace, like, or she like left the world of fighting, and then she's like, barely scraping by, and down in the dumps. So she's an alcoholic. She's just drinking all day, and then her
When
son.
did this drop?
Yeah, it's like a
Right.
3-year-old movie, like 2-year-old movie.
Right.
I think it's like
Really?
2024. Yeah, I just happened to find it, and then
Bro,
So, like, her-
2020 it came out.
2020. Yeah, see, so like her
What-
son gets
is this
How did that?
put back into her
where's the
life.
son?
It's on
Netflix.
Netflix.
It's a Netflix
On
original.
Netflix,
Yeah.
okay.
So
Okay.
the movie's about her getting back into the world of fighting, and it's so good.
Nice news on that.
It's really good.
Yeah, for real.
It's a great Halle Berry performance. You guys got you, and she directed it.
No shit.
Yes.
I definitely don't know how.
Killed
I
it
did
as the director. I think she did a great job. The movie's got it's got heart, it's got story, it's got good fighting. It's really good.
How did I not watch this during the pandemic? Like, what the hell was I
Right?
doing?
Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
Right.
It was completely missed that
That's what
one.
I'm thinking.
So yeah, that's what I got for you guys. Gotta watch.
Oh.
But that's going to do it for us today. Il Divino, we thank you very much for joining us. We are glad to have you as a friend of the pod, and I'm guarantee you we will have you on for future episodes.
Yeah,
We just got to
absolutely.
figure out what we're both watching and what we want to talk about. But please, before we go, let the people know where they can find you once again.
No, for sure. You guys can find me on YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, X, IG, Il Divino Vega on all those platforms. And newly right now on Spotify and about to be Apple as well, Apple Podcasts under the Chop Shop. So you guys can find me there. And that's for streaming. If you guys want to listen to my music, same thing. If
Nice.
you're looking on all music streaming platforms, whether it's Tidal, Apple, Spotify, Pandora, I don't care where you're listening to music.
Yeah.
If you look for Il Divino Vega, you'll find me. I'm there.
Nice. Yeah. So
Yeah.
please, go show him some love. Go check those things. Go check those out on all those platforms. You won't be disappointed. So that's going to do it for us. I want to thank you all for joining us yet again. We appreciate every single one of you. But Kike, until the very last kill, I am with you.
Till the end of the line.
Thanks.
Yeah.
If you enjoyed this episode, please don't forget to like and subscribe.
Also, hit that notification bell to stay up to date on all our new episodes and more.